Akon's futuristic $6 billion shitty in Senegal has been scrapped and will be swapped for a realistic project. Yeah, take a look at this. So this right here is the concept, right? This is what they had in mind. So someone just pulled up fucking some graphic design software and just drew up some futuristic looking city concepts. And this is what they ended up building right here. One skeleton of a partly finished building with an animal grazing on it. This is Wakanda. And this is why everyone laughs at idea guys. Literally anyone can have pretty much any idea. And if you want a more expensive version of this, look at fucking Saudi Arabia and The Line. But yeah, idea guys BTFO'd, am I right? Akon's grand plans for a 4.3 billion pound futuristic shitty in Senegal have officially been scrapped 5 years after the singer promised to turn a remote stretch of West African coastline into a real-life Wakanda. Maybe it's remote for a reason, though. That's something that a lot of these idiots never consider. Like, maybe these remote, unsettled regions are remote and unsettled for a reason. Not saying they can't be terraformed and you know, like Las Vegas, for example. Like, Las Vegas only is able to exist because they import their water. But a city like that could never otherwise exist in that location. So it is possible, but no one ever considers the fucking logistics of this. The Senegalese government has confirmed that instead of the ambitious plan, it was now making way for something more realistic. Once touted as a high-tech utopia powered entirely by renewable energy and fueled by its own cryptocurrency. Wow, they just went for all the buzzwords. Hey, look, we got every buzzword. The project has collapsed amid funding woes, stalled construction, and legal headaches. The admission marks a stunning reversal for a project that once unveiled with great fanfare in current year -7. We all knew what was going to happen. When Akon 52, real name Alioune Badara Thiam. Once again, media, why do we need to know this guy's real name? Why was this relevant to the fucking story to know his real name? Why does the legacy media always do this shit? Announced plans to build a futuristic smart shitty near the village of Modine, designed with curvy skyscrapers and sleek modern infrastructure. So they paid a 3D artist to make a few models, basically. Early renderings of Akon shitty drew comparisons to Marvel's fictional African metropolis, Wakanda. The shitty Akon set at the time would boast a hospital, mall, police station, waste center, school, and even a solar plant all built by current year -2 and running on his own digital currency, Akon. That's clever. But nearly 6 years later, the 800-hectare site remains virtually untouched. A single half-built reception center stands alone in a barren field with no roads, homes, or electricity. I guess he couldn't come up with the $6 billion. You just don't see it. Wakanda had the cloaking shield that hid the real Wakanda. That's what's happened. Oh, that's right. Maybe they really did finish it by 2023. It's just that only those who are invited in can get in and see it. Oh, I get it. It's the ultimate invite-only community. Even Akon, the cryptocurrency designed to power the economy, the new shitty, has tanked. The coin's value plummeted, and investors plummeted, and investors leaving investors. Man, you guys need to keep ChatGPT on a tighter leash. Akon, who was born in the U.S. but was partially raised in Senegal, eventually admitted the project had been mismanaged. It was always stupid from the start, though. Don't forget that part. The ambitious plan also raised eyebrows from regulators. Senegal uses the CFA franc, a currency overseen by the Central Bank of West African states, which, like many central banks, is firmly against cryptocurrencies being used as legal tender. Yeah, they got to protect themselves. Of course, the central banks are against cryptocurrencies. In current year -3, Akon says the project was 100,000% moving. Well, I mean, to be fair, they did build something. Technically, that counts as moving. But no meaningful construction followed the glossy press events. Drone footage taken in recent months shows a flat stretch of grassland eerily quiet. Now, with the current year +1 Youth Olympic Games on the horizon and the government focusing on tourism infrastructure, officials are repurposing the land for a more modest development. Oh, so they're going to build Olympic shit there, huh? No details have been realized or released on the new plan, but insiders say it's likely to involve less fantasy and more feasibility. The government's keen to avoid another international embarrassment. Seringe Mamado, in charge of Senegal's tourism development body, SAPCO, told the Big Black Cock the Akon shady project no longer exists. Fortunately, an agreement has been reached between SPACO and the entrepreneur Alion Badara Thiam, aka Akon, who is preparing with us a realistic project which SPACO will fully support. Akon became an international success in current year -1, following the release of his debut album and several top 10 hits. Wait, really? No, I don't think that was in 2024. Wasn't it 2014? No, dude. Come on, guys. Keep ChatGPT on a tighter fucking leash, motherfucker. In recent times, he's been less involved in the music industry after a series of singles that failed to replicate his earlier commercial success. What, from just last year? Come on, man.